What do you say to the people that say we don't allow for others like a Future to grow? I don't see like when Future releases albums. His last album, Wait For You, was featuring Drake.
Yeah.
I also don't find it to be a coincidence that we haven't seen the two of them together since Her Loss.
Talk about that.
Wait.
Talk about that.
I want to talk about
Talk about that.
Wait, what's going on with that?
I'm going to be honest with you, Reggie. I don't know specifically what's going on, but just as a
Okay.
fan from the outside looking in, I'm going to repeat this. I don't think it's a coincidence that we haven't seen Drake and Future together since Drake put out an album with another Atlanta artist and 21 Savage.
You think they're not friendsies anymore?
I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. But let me tell you what made me smile. There's a song on this album called What Would Pluto Do? And those of you who know,
What would
Pluto is Future.
Yeah.
So it did kind of sound like SaVon. He was asking, yo, what would Pluto do?
Facts.
Yeah, like,
What
yo,
would he do?
what would Future do? You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
is there any reason to think that they're not cool anymore besides the fact that we haven't seen them together? Did anything happen?
I just remember seeing Drake and Future together at a high clip.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them, and I'm not in their lives. I could be completely
Just
wrong.
speculation.
Yeah, just as a fan, like, because I like hearing, when I heard, I'm going to be honest with y'all real quick. Wait For You is one of the best songs I've heard, oh my God.
In a long time.
In a very long time.
Is it better than Snooze by SZA?
It's up there.
Okay.
I put
Just
all of
asking.
that shit in the same, like, because I
Like
don't
good
have
R&B?
I don't have specifically a rank for it.
Okay.
But I SaVon, those two songs, like they did a lot, like it,
Like
that
timeless.
That is high quality music. Throw a little Thames on there. I will wait for
I
you.
will wait for
So right, and I love when they got together and did that shit.
That's your girl.
It felt seamless, right?
Yeah.
When we heard their joint album together, however many years ago, we heard it. That's definitely our era and shit.
Yeah.
So again, I don't find it to be a coincidence, right? But Future is somebody, I guess, in his age range and actually older than Drake.
Older, yeah.
That when he puts music out, it's Future.
Okay.
And I will say this, right? Because I'm kind of answering in a way too, because I kind of had to think about this as well. I guess what people are kind of confused about is, I guess with Future, he's always himself.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say Drake is not always himself. Like I said earlier, I think he's always showing you where he's at now.
Yeah. Future's 39, by the way.
Future's 39, right?
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? He's older than Drake.
Kevin Hart.
But he be talking, yeah, yo, relax. Relax on my dog.
Yo.
But when Future come out talking about addies, women, you know what I'm saying, having sex, living fast, he doesn't receive the same backlash.
I feel like he does though.
Does
People
he?
are like, "Oh my God, this toxic shit again."
Okay,
like, I feel
okay.
like people have
do
said
too.
that, but I get your
Okay.
point.
That's
I
bad.
feel like that too, and I think
Yeah.
it's twofold too, because it goes back to like the Pusha T point. Everybody always say he only talks about the same type of content. The reason that Drake doesn't get a pass is because the way that you entered our hearts. Literally.
These motherfuckers get sentimental.
the way
boy.
SaVon
that-
is saying you introduce a vibe you can't maintain.
Yeah. All of
You
those.
get like the way that Drake
The vulnerability.
introduced himself to us was through being relatable, was through his vulnerability, was through transparency, was
Drake and
through
Drive.
us being able to feel something that he was going through.
And on this album,
I know what he
one
going
of his
through on this
lyrics
album.
is "Bust that pussy open for a real one." She called me her baby like I'm still one. They say love is like a BBL. You won't know if it's real until you feel one.
You might have to fill up. You might have to fill up
Like, not
on.
gonna lie, like when I heard that though, like I'm not the whole like, oh my God, I need mature Drake. Although I would love it, I agree with the critique. But like when I heard that opening, I was a little like
Y'all
like it sounded weird.
Shawty,
It sounded a little
Catherine.
weird, like coming from him at this age, a little bit. So I agree with both sides. I don't know.
Was that Virginia Beach?
No, that was on the song with J. Cole, first person shooter.
First person. Okay.
What I asked Nyla, remember when Nyla was here?
Yeah.
And we were talking about Drake a little bit?
Hey, Nyla.
Okay.
What's up, Nyla? And I was saying that, to your point that you just said, Reggie, you were saying that you want mature Drake. I think
I do. I know.
Yeah.
I see the appeal and agree with the critique, but I'm also like, it's fine. Like Drake makes the hits. It's fine. Like I'm not begging for mature Drake either.
but my thing is though, Reggie, I feel like we've received mature Drake on all other albums.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
That is a good
it's like,
point. That is
that's
a
what
good
I'm saying.
point.
We've heard it already. Like we've heard him talk about
His story.
his grandmother,
So
his
why are you
aunt, his
going
uncle.
backwards is the thing.
Because, but
You're
back
going
to, but
backwards
back
is
to,
the
but back to
issue.
where you at in life right now. Who's to say? Like I said, he just purchased. I heard it's a ranch, some fly in Houston. Who's to say he don't find him one Southern Belle
Oh, I would love that.
And
Because he's talking about Catherine and Claudine and sardines, and I'm gonna pack that bitch like a sardine.
He packs them in his phone. He packs all the names in his phone like some sardines.
All those sardines are really good for you.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Omega-3s.
Omega-3s, get them up. But who's to say, Reggie, that we don't see that again? Because I've heard maturity from him when he was younger. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's giving me like, yo, hold on, like maybe this is just.
I see what you're saying
see
about
what
the
I'm saying now?
backwards.
That is a good point. That's a good point.
Right? Different if I never heard him speak about his qualms with his mother. Different if I never hear him speak about his qualms with his father. If he never addressed fatherhood. And then we get this album. I understand. But I feel like we've gotten it already. You know what I'm saying?
And let's not forget that he has given it to us.
He has given it to us already. Get what I'm saying? So it's just like, what else do we expect? Like, especially you guys, this is your favorite thing on the internet. Actions mean more than words. Y'all run around with that shit like it's an undirty t-shirt. Y'all wear it every day. Your actions mean more than your words. What part of this man's actions told y'all that that's just where he's at right now?